across the UK, on DAB+, on YouTube, on your mobile, and on your side. This is Talk.
This is Talk, the Home of Common Sense. I am so rudely left so little time for my next guest, Natasha Hausdorff, a barrister and legal director at UK Lawyers for Israel. Natasha, thank you for joining us. I know you can't actually move to later in the show. I'm mortified. But can you just explain to us what has happened? UN have agreed to this 20-point plan for Gaza, but Hamas have rejected it.
Well, the UN Security Council, in what I have to stress is a political, not binding, not legal, General Security Council resolution, has endorsed the 20-point plan. It's in fact included it in an annex. So this is a big victory for Trump's approach to practical diplomacy and what many people have called a pro-Israel approach here. But of course, yes, Hamas have indeed rejected it outright, which is perhaps surprising given that they did approve the 20-point plan in the first instance.
And they did release all the live hostages. I think we've still got 3 or 4 hostages' bodies that haven't been returned. And we certainly haven't...
Yeah, that's a significant point because the 20-point plan said within 72 hours of Israel publicly agreeing all remaining hostages, alive and dead, would be returned. And of course, that's been broken. There were still 3 corpses that Hamas has refused so far to produce. So the 20-point plan has already been broken, but its endorsement here by the UN Security Council has been rejected by Hamas for other...
But Arab states have agreed. But the key thing is it does actually include sort of measures in terms of moving towards a Palestinian state. But this crucially also establishes an international stabilisation force to demilitarise the zone and disarm Hamas. But I mean, which other armies are going to go in? Because wouldn't they rather the IDF fought that battle, given the way that Hamas fights?
Well, that certainly begs the question, and it doesn't provide any answers. But I would just challenge this narrative that has erupted overnight about some form of endorsement of a Palestinian state. If you look at the wording, which reads, after the PA reform programme is faithfully carried out and Gaza redevelopment has advanced, the conditions may finally be in place for a credible pathway to Palestinian self-determination.
There's a lot of provisos in there. But what does it actually mean for the people of Gaza in terms of actually, we've got the IDF have now withdrawn to the outskirts of Gaza, but we've still got Hamas in charge, executing people, goodness knows what, who they don't like right now. What does it actually mean for demilitarising Gaza?
It shows that there is an international consensus behind that, despite Hamas' opposition to it. But I think it also reframes a lot of the international discourse, especially as far as international law is concerned, around this conflict in a productive fashion. I mean, this resolution clearly makes it plain that there is no state of Palestine. I'm sure that's very embarrassing to the likes of Keir Starmer and the French and the Canadians who have purported to recognise this so-called state. In that respect, it probably provides a degree of hope moving this plan forward, and with its focus on economic measures and on rebuilding and establishing a positive future for the Palestinians in Gaza that is free of Hamas, it can be seen as a positive step.
Except Hamas are not going to walk away. They're not going to give up their power. They're not going to give up their guns. In fact, they're being offered free passage anywhere in the world to leave if they want to down their weapons. I'm wary of whether this is going to end where people think it is. Natasha Hausdorff, thank you so much for joining us. Apologies it was so short. Barrister and legal director at UK Lawyers for Israel.